Welcome to another analyzation of Drai's analysis, where I do my analysis, and this is episode or number 64 of my analysis. It has been a rough ride this past week. It's almost gonna be a week since my last upload, and here again we're gonna analyze this game. It's actually a great game, kind of a great game. I've done bad moves, but each of us did make a brilliant. There's all just mistakes here, as I really was like, I don't know if I was sober or I'm just sleepy. Well, here's the analysis. E4, C5, D4, C takes D4, and now knight F3. Knight C6, and now an early blunder by white, which is knight B5. This already loses queen Ace5. As the knight cannot block it with takes by the pawn, D takes C3 is a thing. But in some openings that doesn't work, but in this particular opening, queen H5 wins on the spot. I didn't play that. I don't know why. But I think I was just pretty sleepy and I was very tired that day. Now E6, casting kingside, and now A6. Bishop A4, B5, kicking out the bishop after bishop B3. Knight A5, trying to attack the bishop. I should have played bishop C5. Protects my queen, my pawn in the center. Now knight takes B4, knight takes B3, and now knight takes B3. Bishop B7, developing, and now rook E1, defending the pawn on E4. Knight F6, continue to pressure, and now knight E5. E5. Knight E5, getting out of the attack of the pawn, and now knight D4. She played A4, trying to break, still somewhat optimistic or opportunistic, A6 B5 move by black. But he didn't play that, so bishop E7, just continuing to develop. And now C3. Casting kingside, knight D2, and now D6, getting rid of that weak pawn on D7, trying to get rid of it at least. F5 was much better, so by computer, now knight to F3. D takes, and now knight takes. Bishop D6, putting my bishop on the center, and now in the center, and now queen to H5, trying to, I guess, make an attack. I don't really know why he played that. Again, A4 is the best move, but he didn't play that, so knight F6, I just go back. But queen c7 was much better. Maybe sometime in the future with like f6 or knight f6. As the queen goes back, there's knight e4, f4, and now rook ad8 or rook ad8, fd8, things like that. Queen h3, and now rook c8. I lose the advantage, and why did I lose the advantage? We'll see later. But here, queen c7 was much better as I'm just practically developing and putting pressure on that e5 knight. But after rook c8, it enables black to pin my piece with bishop g5. Rook c5 was the best move. And now we're gonna look at why h6 is the bad move, because there's bishop takes h6, queen takes, and now knight to d7. Queen g6, knight takes f8, rook takes f8, and now a4 or rook d1. This is a bad position for me, but my compensation is that I have two bishops that are in line in the king's standpoint, in the king's base, just looking at the king menacingly. And the queen is just there, protecting the g2 pawn from mate. It's compensation, but white is winning. Rook c5 is the best move, and now knight takes e6. A brilliant move by the enemy. You don't see that often in my channel that the enemy makes a brilliant move, right? Knight takes e6 as the knight of sacrifice. It opens a door after f takes e6. There's queen takes e6, and now knight king to h8. Knight f7 check. Knight f7 check enables that the rook would be forced to take, as if you don't, well, you know the thing. Queen takes, king move, check, and if you still don't take, check, king move, check. Oh, I actually can't do this modern mate. If there's a knight, but you're gonna lose the queen. So yeah, rook takes f7, queen takes f7, rook takes g5 is a bad move, as bishop takes h2 check. I did not see this in the game. Bishop takes h2, queen takes h2, and now queen to b8 check. f4, rook takes g5, rook e8 check. Oops, rook to e8 check, queen takes e8, queen takes e8, knight takes e8, f takes g5. That is the sequence that the computer engine wants from me. This is a draw because White has doubled pawns, even though he has like a 3-2 advantage on the other side. He has doubled pawns on the other one, so he has to defend that. But if it weren't, maybe he would have been winning. That's my thoughts about it. And the game would continue to king g8, rook e1, and now bishop c6. Things like that. Really, really complicated line. I saw that. Almost all of it. I didn't see the rook e8 move. I thought I was just like, I'm still fine. That's what I thought. And I played rook takes g5. And now g3. But what I mean that I saw was that the variation. After seeing bishop takes h2, I've already thought of like queen b8. Because you have to defend that. But I didn't. What I didn't see was this rook e8. And that's crazy for me. And that maybe could have led me to a bad position. And now g3. A bad move. Because the bishop, you could just took the bishop, you know? After rook takes g5, there's queen takes b7, and the game would have completely been freaking fine. But he didn't play that. He missed the bishop. The continuation of the brilliant move he missed. Now queen b8 is played, defending the bishop and creating a nifty attack. And now after rook to e6, here comes the brilliant move. Can you find it? The brilliant move in this position is bishop takes g3. Sacrificing your bishop to get the king out of this base. But why is that? Because after f takes g3, a bad move, there is queen a7 check. You don't take with the rook. No, not rook takes g3. That's not what I meant by that. You're gonna get the king out of his base by covering the king's squares and getting him out of there. You're gonna see queen a7 check, king f1, rook f5 check, king e1, queen f2 check, king d1 force move, rook d5 check, king c1 force move, queen d2 check, king b1 force move, and now queen to d1 mate. It's that simple, right? But why? Why would you take it, right? It's nonsensical. You could have played another move like h takes g3, but that's where the fun starts. There's bishop d5. No, not takes, okay? That works, but that's not how you complete the attack. It only works when he eats, okay? So you have got to see that. It works when he eats. Check, king f1, bishop g2 check, king e2, queen f3 check, king e1, rook king f1 check, king d2, and now knight takes e5. Takes, and it's winning. It's a very complicated line. I sacrificed that bishop just not to take the bishop, not for him to take. I expected him to play like rook, oh no, like push pawn and stuff. I expected that. What I didn't expect was for him to take it so easily. And that's how I get out of it. I played the right sequence, not rook takes. It's important to find the right sequence here, as that sequence would have led me to another sequence like this. It just happens to me that he played the bad move, the worst move out of all of that. Again, after h takes g3, there's bishop to d5. You could play rook takes g3, but bishop d5 is the best move. Rook takes f6, and now queen takes bishop takes f7. Rook takes, and now queen to e8. It's winning. Okay, very, very winning. Why is that the best move? Like, can't you save the queen? Can you not? Well, if you save the queen, say we're going here, queen to e7, there's rook h5, and I'm threatening mate. So king h1, right? Bishop takes h6, queen takes h6, rook h1, king to e6, king to e2, rook takes a1, and I am clearly winning. What about f4? Then bishop takes h1, queen takes e6, queen to a7 check, king g1, king g2, queen a8 checking f2, queen to f3. So you can't play that. So king to f2, rook takes h2 checking e3, queen to a7, queen to g2, or queen to a7 check, king d3, queen to a8, queen to c7, queen d4, rook d2 check, rook king e3, rook takes b2. It's completely over. If it's if just look rook c1, and then queen to d8 or g2. You can even check for gosh sake. It's just winning. And that's about it. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed the analysis, and I hope you have a fun day. Continue on learning, Drei, and for other people who's watching, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.